Congratulations, Bishop. How do you feel?
I'm really excited about it. I really didn't know I was in the running for it. I've been playing a lot this year, and I'm really happy that...
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening with our analysts Brent Barry and Grant. And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Prosper in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's DJ in at the point. And no NBA games tomorrow as the league comes to a halt for Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause. Amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Here's DJ. Three-pointer, no good.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
Clippers on D. Irving for 3. Sinks the tray.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-pointer.
Here's DJ. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Carton. 14 feet away. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Lively. Back to Irving. From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 5. Outside Irving. Launches it. Again, the miss by Dallas.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
High post Davis. Here's Carton. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Great effort from AD, just getting himself into position and then grab the rebound.
Here's DJ. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. And here is Irving. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Carton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Here's DJ. And Los Angeles, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Drains the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The defensive effort was lacking, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it was really the defense that got them to win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Down low. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist by Davis.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. He buries it from 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Alberto. On the wing, Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Alberto. Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 5. And Davis slams it home.
AD gets near the rim and it's lights out.
Here's DJ. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's DJ. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. DJ's got 24 points.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles leading by 6. And the second is going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Dallas. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's DJ in a point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Davis. Out to the wing. Here's Alberto. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-4 run. There's the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
DJ. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and his defense stood out as well with a number of impressive steals on the night. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
DJ, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Carton. From the strike. That one a little long. Los Angeles has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Shot is good by DJ.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Davis, the pass to Lively. Now here's Caruso. Over Leonard. No luck on that one.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so it's Los Angeles up 15 points as this quarter.
Your Clipper, 47, the Maverick, 32.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, One side trying to protect their lead. Los Angeles leading by 15. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Derek Lively. Davis out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Carton in at the 1. Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Ben Carroll.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Knocks it down from distance.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responded. He can carry the load.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lively. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Clippers call time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The Clippers lead by 17. Here's DJ. And he's got 41 now. Hits the trifecta.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Pass to Keith. Let's go with a 3. Prosper misses.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Pure from three-point range. DJ's got 47 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the middle. Here's Nunez. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Keith. Great D that time from Mann.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Jacks up a 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Keith, the pass to Davis. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Irving. Nails the baby hook. Irving's got 13.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
Here's DJ.
2 minutes.
Puts up a 3.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got 4 rebounds now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Irving. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Who wants his free T-shirt? Let's hear it.
And the Mavericks. His second attempt at the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Jackson on the wing. 26 seconds left in the third quarter.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Oberto. It's stolen. Here's DJ. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. DJ's got 53 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's Los Angeles, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
The problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Jackson out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Miller and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Shot is good by DJ. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
The officials were right on top of that.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Miller. Tipped away. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now Williams. Got a hand on it. The kick out to Edwards. Another shot. They get it again. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
DJ passes to Brown. Lets the three fly, and good! There's another 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Prosper. Back to Williams. Here's Keith to the inside. Prosper. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint.
2 minutes.
Outside man.
2 minutes.
Here's DJ. Williams defending. DJ passes to Brown. Here's DJ. 6 on the shot clock. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Keith's shot is good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Here's DJ. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Out on his own on the break.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DJ.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
4-3, and again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Here's Oberto. And no good. The dry spell continues. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Caruso finds Lively. Brown against Caruso. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Right side Jones. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all ever knew these actors